right.
I didn't get home. Well, I slept
wonder
with
if
you.
Jake's
Came back home, I back out, and then
There he is.
Jake asked me, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
See you over there organizing those apples.
Yeah.
making this much of a racket.
I'll just see if I can.
You got the resolution. Right.
Hard finding me out there every time I go out. And then like right now I'm ready for it.
Well, every time I go up to normal, I'm mostly there.
Good evening. It is Monday, July 10th, 2020. Wait, August 7th, 2023. Get this figured out. Monday, August 7th, 2023. I'm Mayor Chris Martin calling to order the regular session of Logansport Common Council. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
David Edgeworth,
Present.
Larry Hood,
Present.
Jonathan Nelms,
Present.
Jake Ladon,
Present.
Scott Petey,
Present.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Present.
Dave Morris.
Present. All right, we'll start with the approval of minutes for the regular session's July 10th, 2023 meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Amy Densmore,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
Yes.
Jonathan Nelms,
Yes.
Jake Ladon,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Yes. All right. We have reports from committees, boards, and commissions.
Finance Committee met on July the 24th at 6 o'clock. Topics of discussion were a transfer for appropriations for the police department, financial support for additional SRO officers at the Logansport Community School Corporation, personal property tax abatements for A. Raymond Tenerman. Those are all on tonight's agenda. And then there was also a lady representing the Art Association, who we refer to the Stormwater Board and Logan Utilities. And we moved a request for auction proceeds forward to the next Finance Committee meeting so we could distribute all those finances at one time. So that's it.
Mr. Mayor, we had a Rules Committee meeting on July 24th after the Finance Committee meeting. We discussed Casey Jones' ATV, UTV exception. I was told that he reversed his decision, was not going to pursue it. We discussed procedure for the call-in meetings. I believe that died in committee. It was not pursued. And we had the Utility Service Board appointments of Marty Monahan and Mike Mayer. Thank you.
Okay. Any other reports from committees, boards, and commissions? All right, seeing none, no old business, onto new business, resolution 2023-127, Councilman Petey. Councilman Petey.
Resolution 2023-127, resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, transferring appropriations for the police department. Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on resolution 2023-127, please.
Second. Any further discussion? Call for question.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Amy Dinsmore,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
Yes.
Jake Ladon,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Jonathan Nelms.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-127 passes. Resolution 2023-128, Counselor Zinsmaster.
Resolution 2023-128, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana regarding tax abatement for personal property investment for A. Raymond MFG Center North America. And I request a vote for Resolution 2023-128.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jonathan Nelms,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Amy Dinsmore,
Yes.
Jake Ladon,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-128 passes. Resolution 2023-129, Councilwoman Dinsmore.
Resolution 2023-129, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, appointing a representative to the Utility Service Board of Logansport Utilities. I ask to move Resolution 2023-129 forward for a vote.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jonathan Nelms,
Yes.
Jake Ladon,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Amy Dinsmore,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-129 passes. Resolution 2023-130, Councilman Nelms.
Resolution 2023-130, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, committing financial assistance to the Logansport School Corporation for 2 additional school resource officers for the 2023-2024 school year. Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on Resolution 2023-130.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some questions. So I was a little bit, I had questions last time, so we're contributing this for this year. And then next year, are they gonna sustain themselves or?
Well, we don't, at this point, there's no decision passed this year. We felt like the police staff has been short all year, so financially, there was some extra funds in there. We felt that just with all the different circumstances throughout the country, their hands have been tied a little bit financially this year, that we would help them get started with this amount of money, with the knowledge that we continue to discuss. If there's no decision made beyond this year, hopefully, if nothing else, this timeframe would allow them to seek out some other avenues for financing, because quite honestly, we've been working on the budget, and next year's budget's gonna be a tough one.
That's what, I know there's no decision made. I guess expectancy would be the term, because I want to take care of our service people first.
Yeah.
So if we have extra money right now, I understand that, but moving forward, I would rather take care of our.
Yeah, I understand it is, it's kind of a leap of faith here, Amy. I'm not gonna tell you it's a cure-all bill. If you have anything you want to share with, please come up. When we consider the situation, my son lives in Noble's building, about 1.5 miles from where they had a shooting a couple of years ago. And I guess I look at it from the perspective, is it worth the chance financially? I would hate to think that I had voted no for something that could have possibly prevented something deadly, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it.
Right.
From the school corporation perspective, we have zero expectation you'll be able to help us beyond this year. Now, we hope you can, but we understand, just like we fight for budget items, we know you face the same issues. And this essentially is, buying some time for us to give us a year to figure this out. Our ultimate goal is to have 6 SROs, and we're going to have 4 now. We've already hired that third one. We're close to hiring the fourth one. So this is a big step for us. It gives us some time. We want to be in your budget discussions, just in case, but I completely understand, and there's no expectation.
Okay, because I feel like we have a lot coming up,
You're not wrong,
Accurate.
Amy.
so I
Bill,
guess,
I have a question. I'm all for safety. But I have a hard time also when I'm reading the paper and seeing where the school corporation has got a permit for $300,000 out at the new school that was just built a year ago.
It's part of our bond. When we built the school on Chase Road, it was part of the bond proceeds. So we're using, as you know, when you apply for a bond, you have things you can spend it on, what you can't spend it on. We cannot spend our bond money on operations. It's just a project that's a year behind the new school being built. That was our focus, but it was always intended. It's just now getting the permit to get it done.
But I'm kind of like Amy. I'm not going to have a dog in the fight next year. But the issue I have is this money. What do we, if we don't spend this money, Dave, it goes back into the general
Well,
budget?
it's currently in the general fund. It was just budgeted money. It's just money, you either use it or you don't. At the end of the year, what's left stays where it was in the general fund. You know, like I said, I've wrestled with this. I'm not going to tell you there's a right way and a wrong way. I just felt like, you know, public safety is huge. You guys have seen our budgets. You know what kind of money we pour into public safety. Better than half of the money we spend on the city is public safety money between the needs of the departments as well as the salaries and whatnot. And the salaries are going to be a big issue in this budget. And how we get through all that, I don't know, but we're looking at it. We're getting ready to sit down and talk about it. And I guess the thing that I'd say at this point is this is a one-time commitment. And the salary issues that we could be looking at are a commitment that's going to go on and on. So I share your concerns. I won't kid you about that.
Thank you, Bill.
Due to being an employee of Logansport Schools, I'm going to
I'm
abstain
sorry?
from this vote. I said due to being an employee of Logansport
Okay.
Schools, I'm going to abstain from this vote.
Okay.
All right, any further discussion? Call for question?
Amy Dinsmore,
yes,
Dave Morris,
Yes,
Jonathan Nelms,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Jake Ladon,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
No.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Abstain.
Resolution 2023-130 passes. Any public comments? Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for us.
I thank you for that, the SRO approval. Also for the A. Ramon. I know it's an abatement. It's a piece to getting them to do it. They've invested in, they had 29 options throughout the world to invest in. They picked Logansport for that $12 million investment, and your abatement helps in that process. So we are going to have a PR thing coming up in the near future, so I will be inviting you guys to come out there, meet their executives and their staff, but they're very appreciative, so thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Any other public comments? All right, seeing none, council member comments?
just have just a couple. Next Finance Committee meeting is scheduled for August the 28th at 6 o'clock. That's it.
Mr. Mayor, we've taking some contractors through the Memorial Home, looking to get this fixed up and get some quotes. So far, we've taken Warren Crimmins Heating and Cooling, Charles A. Michaels Heating and Cooling, and AMP Contractors was taken through by Ms. Lehman. Just want everybody to know what's going on. I have some other information here on the equipment that Charles A. Michael is wanting to put in. Heating and cooling contractors say that it should not be addressed first. We should seal up the roof, the walls, the windows, make sure it's tight before we get a heating and cooling system in. And also, Rob Ranawantz is going to take on some architectural drawings, trying to get a scan to try and give us an idea of square footage and stuff like that will help out with these bids.
Very good. Appreciate that. All right, any other council member comments? All right, miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Call for question.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Larry Hood,
Yes.
Jake Glenn,
Yes.
Amy Densmore,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Jonathan Nelms,
Yes.
Scott Petey.
Yes.
We are adjourned. Have a great night.
Okay.